Welcome to Cheese Lover Shop Kitchen. I'm Chef Greg. I'd like to show you a few recipes you can serve at this year's holiday gathering. We'll be making either a petit four or a canapé, whatever you'd like to serve, either before dinner or after dinner. We will use our Brie Cranberry orange goat cheese. It's our same tangy goat cheese encased with dried cranberries and candied orange. We'll begin with shortbread cookies, orange marmalade, candied ginger, and some rosemary sprigs. Start by placing our shortbread cookies on our flat surface. Top each one with a little of our orange marmalade. We'll slice our goat cheese. Place a slice of goat cheese on the top of each prepared cookie. Top that with some candied ginger, just a couple pieces. And let's garnish it with our rosemary. I'm using the tweezers because my finger's too big to pick up the rosemary. And we'll place this on our serving platter. And there you have it, a fun, easy recipe to serve at your next holiday gathering. Our next recipe will be the classic preparation of our Brie Crew. We'll be using our Alouette 8-ounce baby Brie. This cheese is a double cream Brie made from locally sourced milk in our plant in Lena, Illinois. It's always creamy and smooth. This recipe will feature 1 sheet of puff pastry, 1 wheel of cheese, bacon, dried cranberries, maple syrup, orange juice, and red currant jelly. We'll use a little orange zest for garnish and some egg wash. To start, we'll begin by sauteing our bacon. We'll saute that for a few minutes till it just starts to turn brown. Add our red currant jelly, our orange juice, dried cranberries, and our maple syrup. We'll let that cook for a few minutes. To reduce, we want it to become nice and syrupy. A little longer. There we go. Now we'll remove that from the heat, transfer it to a bowl or dish. We'll let that cool for a few minutes. Start to prepare our pastry for wrapping. We have a circular cut out 9-inch piece of pastry here. I like to brush egg wash over the entire surface, then place our cheese in the center. Now we'll take our chilled mixture, room temperature. This can in fact be done the day ahead of time. Begin to top the cheese, cover the top. We'll retain some for later. And we'll begin wrapping. As you fold it in, bring it and pinch just like you would a pie dough, leaving the center exposed, just like that. Brush with a little egg wash. The egg wash will help it crisp and give you a little nice golden brown color. Place on our tray. Place in our oven at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. We'll remove it from the oven for 10 minutes. Place on our tray. Garnish with some of our orange zest. Let's see what that looks like. Excellent. See how creamy the Brie is? You have a nice mixture of the filling. That's the Cheese Lover Shop Brie Crew. For our next recipe, we're making a classic fondue, maybe a little different. We'll be using our Alouette creme de brie. This is the same brie in a rineless, spreadable, creamy format. We will also be using the Beehive cheddar from Utah. This cheddar is infused with Basil Hayden Kentucky bourbon. We'll start with butter, some minced shallots, garlic, a little flour, and some white wine. Begin by sweating your butter. Then add shallots or minced garlic. As that cooks till the shallots are translucent. Try not to get any browning. Okay, now we'll add our flour. The flour just keeps everything tightened up a little bit, keeps the cheeses from separating. Now we'll deglaze or add our white wine. Bring that to a boil. By bringing it to a boil, we cook off some of the alcohol, which reduces some of the acidity. Now we'll add our Alouette creme de brie and see how smooth and creamy that is. Let's stir that. At this point, we can reduce the heat. Once that Alouette creme de brie is incorporated with the white wine, we'll begin adding the Beehive Pour Me a Slice cheddar. We add this in 3 stages. Okay, there you have our cheeselovershop.com fondue. Have a prepared fondue here. Now we'll transfer that to our fondue dish. How creamy that is. I like to serve this with blanched vegetables, potatoes, some fruit. We have pear slices, apple slices, and of course crusty bread. Let's try it with a potato. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to visit us at cheeselovershop.com.